My name is Ira Epstein, and I want to teach you about charting. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a high school education, college education, degrees galore. If you have an affinity for wanting to learn how to trade, be it the futures markets, ETFs, stocks, I have a methodology, that's what I like to call it, that I think you can learn. It's made up of 5 steps. They're not complicated at all. They're all in chapters called swing lines, moving averages, slow stochastics, Bollinger Bands, and window envelopes. So let me just give you the basics of it. I'm going to teach you what a trend is. You're going to be able to open a chart, any chart, apply these different indicators to them, and away you go. You will look at the chart the same way all the time. In fact, what I want you to do is learn how to look at a chart and take the name right off the chart. That is the beauty of it. This gives you an idea in swing lines as to how many different chapters there are. Here's moving averages. This is the time frame of each of the chapters. This isn't a race. It's made and recorded by me so that you learn what it is and you go through it. By design, you're going to find repetition in it. That's how I want it to work. I want you to build a base that is strong so you move through. Now, I realize that videos are wonderful because you're going to be able to go back in time, see what I did, open up a chart, and you're doing the same thing at the same time frame on that chart. How do you go about doing that? Well, let me explain it through this. Number one, many of you already know me through my daily videos. They're right up here. If you click that on our website, you're going to see the different daily videos. They're going to play right behind me, blah, blah, blah. You'll see me do these every morning. But what you don't get are the next part, which are called the morning subscriber video. Now, let me explain what this is. In this particular video, I walk you through what you're learning. So you're going to learn the swing line. You're going to see it. You're going to see why I came up with the trade recommendation. Did it win? Did it lose? What was the logic of it? How was risk determined on it? And I keep honing that in every morning on trades as they're going. So you've got history on the videos, live trades that are coming out in your morning subscriber video. Now, behind that, you're going to have to learn with some of the numbers that we give you that you're placing on a chart. And what are these? These are called window envelope numbers and how you place different moving averages. And when you do so, you'll see the colors behind me, and it's going to tell you plot a moving average of the highs or the lows. And for the window envelope, there's 3 different values that might show up. They're all color coordinated for you. It's easy to learn. So if you can follow, you can learn. Now, I'm not claiming that if you have no affinity for understanding finance that I can suddenly turn you into a chartist. I am saying if you're a chartist already, I can teach you something different. If you've never charted but you think you have an affinity for it, I think I can walk you through that. Let's talk about the written recommendations, and they're right through there. So as we click on those, what you're seeing right now, these are the different recommendations. I'll put out special updates. I'll put out here. When you click on them, they will open. And as they open, what you will see is commentary. You're going to see behind the commentary and right following it, specific buy here, sell, stop, profit objective, whatever I'm saying to do. And the reasons often, is it a medium risk trade, a low risk trade, a high risk trade? Which way does it go? Behind that, you've got, of course, next part, which is the charting course that you've already seen, because when you click that on and you're into everything we're doing, those videos come back. Now, you're going to say, of course, Ira, what's this all cost? You know, it sounds like time, money, blah, blah. Number one, I price it exceptionally reasonable. You'll see on the screen exactly what the price is. More important, you get my daily research. If you're not a customer of mine already, you're going to spend $60 a month to get that research. What about charting software? If you don't have it, if you've not tried our charting software, we're going to give it to you per month. That's a $99 value. You'll complete this in a month. You're going to get $160 in free values typically. What? For the cost of the course, which is under that combination at this point by quite a bit. So how do you take advantage of it? You give it a try. Believe me, if you can't afford to try this amount of money on yourself and bet on yourself, no point in continuing with trading. And here's something I've learned. Nobody's going to teach you how to trade for free. They want something back for it. This isn't very much. What are you really putting in? Your time, your effort. You can just say, hey, this isn't for me. Now I don't like the technique. Or you can say, you know, this is going to be a linchpin of what I decide to do in the future. I'm Ira Epstein. Bet on yourself. You take care now.